Hi, I'm Nona Hendryx, and we are here talking about For Colored Girls, which is on Broadway. It will be closing June 5th. And if you get your tickets today or tomorrow, just get your tickets. You can go to www.forcoloredgirlsbway. That's www.forcoloredgirlsbroadway.com. And that's where you can get your tickets to see this amazing show, which I have seen. The actors, in this show are phenomenal, and it is something that a show that will be touring nationally as it leaves Broadway. So look for it in your town because it will be coming there. Today, I am talking with Tonya Pinkins, and an amazing actress, not amazing, what is the word? Brilliant actress, because I think when you say someone's amazing, it's like it's not possible. But brilliance is that you've been able to grow and create what it is that it comes from you, that it's yours. And Tonya, so welcome to Coffee Talk. Uh, Tonya is an Tony Award winning actor. Do you say actor or actress?
Either or for me.
Okay, either or. An Tony Award winning actor and a director, I think a producer as well, and currently has a film on Amazon.com called Red Pill. It's a movie film. Welcome, Tonya. Welcome to Coffee Talk. Let's talk about Colored Girls.
Thank you, Nona, for giving me an opportunity to talk about this show, which just blew my mind. I got to see it twice, and I wish I was going to get there to see it again. This show should not be closing. This show should have run for years and years and years. Most Tony nominated play of the season, I think 7 Tony Awards. Camille Brown did the thing, the first Black woman to be nominated for 2 Tony Awards for directing and choreography since Katherine Dunham 65 years ago. It is uplifting. For me, I felt like this was the future, that if I was going to be starting out as an actor right now, I would want to be able to do what these young women were doing. And I don't even think I have it in me to do it, but I was like, this is the future of the American theater.
Wonderful. I mean, I totally agree with you, and having seen the original and knowing Intozaki, I'm sure you must have known Intozaki, just a force to be reckoned with, and that she brought this to us, this gift that she's given us that keeps on generation after generation, bringing colored girls to understand that they have a place and knowing who they are and sharing their identities and their lives and their words and how they feel inside. So I think what I wanted to, also agree with you in terms of Camille Brown, giving her props for what she's been able to do. She's been doing it for a while. And also the women in this show, they are just magnificent actors. The question is, your experience, just a little bit about, as you said, if you were coming to this now, this is what you would want to do, but just a little bit of why, as growing up as a colored girl, this would be important to you to have this platform or this stage to be on now.
Well, I didn't get to see the original production except on television. So that was my memory of it. It wasn't a monologue that I did in school. And I just, in my instinct, always had a sense that it always felt, the women all felt so pathetic. And I really feel that that was the male gaze on women going through difficulties. So, even showing up for this production, I was like, oh, okay, I gotta go take this medicine because it's good for you. It's a classic. And from the very first moment on stage, I was like, oh no, this is a new For Color Girls. Oh, this is women I actually know, because truly, I don't know that many pathetic women. And I really don't know that many pathetic Black women. So when I saw this, I was like, oh no, these are real color girls. Yeah, we went through some rough stuff, but we get up, we keep going, we feed the children, we get to work, we get to school. that is what I didn't see in the production I saw of the original. And I didn't even try to do the movie version of it because I was like, no. The Black women I know, we are powerful beyond anybody's imagination. And that is what this production brings forth.
Yeah, I agree with you. And having seen the original, seen the movie, got the t-shirt. I am also, by seeing this revival or new experience of the colored girls, I too feel that. And I agree with you. I don't know any pitiful women in my family. And if they're there, we pull them up.
Right.
No, girl, you better get on up because you got stuff to do. So
exactly.
Yes, that is the strength, of that we were able to survive getting here, being here, and through the centuries, there's very little room to be pitiful, right?
Exactly. We have survived the worst of history. We have survived it. And so, I have stories that I've written, about the things that we complain about today. I'm like, go back and look 200 years ago, what they were going through. Okay. We survived that. We are the strongest people on the planet.
Yes. Yes. And, and still to this day, we're not, I don't think, maybe in survival mode. We're going to thrive mode, right? Which is really a different mindset, which is what, to me, for colored girls, this particular version does,
Yes.
like that.
Yeah, you got to throw away your memory of the movie, of the original. This is not that at all. I sometimes like to say, like, if Wanda Sykes was doing For Colored Girls, what do you think it would be? Because it is so funny. Okwu doing Somebody Done Run Off With My Stuff stopped the show. It was so funny. Like,
yes.
This is you're gonna laugh and have a good time and be like, because you're gonna know the truth of it in a very different way.
And that's the thing about for this show being able to continue and have a life and as we were sharing before, that this is for women, specifically for colored women of color. So if you think about the world, there are more women of color in the world. So there's so many other countries and places that this show, including those women on the stage, bringing them onto the stage to speak their language, to speak to their country and their people. I think that's the future.
Women of color are the global majority of women. So this play, anywhere the Vagina Monologues went, this play could go, could be translated into every language on the planet. I can't say enough good things about it. I think it is really sad that it is closing so quickly. So much joy, so much to share. Every student should see this. Boys should see this, to see the power of Black women, of women, period, because there's nothing that happens in the show that hasn't happened to most women. And the fact that there's a hearing impaired woman, deaf woman, I don't know what the proper language is, and that is seamlessly woven in there. Camille has taken inclusivity and really made it a part of this show, so it doesn't feel like something you're just, sticking on top of it. Also, for me, being, a veteran of 9 Broadway shows, I've always had the sense that I am a sort of a chocolate dipped white girl, that I'm a Black girl that white people are comfortable being around. And what I loved about this production is that these women, for the most part, were not that. They were regular colored girls that I could see on the corner that would be my next door neighbor growing up on the south side of Chicago. It was the most interesting and diverse variety of colored girls that I've ever seen on a Broadway stage, rather than the colored girls that just come out of the university where they've been smoothed down to fit into white imaginations of what we are.
Yes, that's the imposter syndrome, that we have lived with for so long, because there was always only one of us. So you had to be, you know, an imposter to fit in. And this, the whole reckoning that we're going through is allowing us to come out of that, you know, unzip that skin and come out there a true Black girl, right? A true Black girl. And as you said, the women on that stage are women in they're my sisters, they're my aunts, they're my nieces and nephews, my great nieces and nephews. And you know, my niece is coming here from Georgia. She's going to go see it, you know, and she's a 13-year-old and she needs to see it. So this is, it is important. It's not, that's what theater, which you've been involved in for so long and done such incredible work, a body of work, that is what theater does. It shows us, in a sense, who we are, and then also represents, allows, I think, the actor to gain more humanity as they portray the roles of the people. And that's what for Colored Girls, for me, was, as I sat and watched it, I saw myself and others in my family on the stage and others in my friends. So the other thing about this that I wanted to share was that because it's focused on women, we also in our community, we need to focus on our males as well, and how the women of our community, specifically the women that are portrayed in For Colored Girls, how they have supported and been a part of nurturing the lives of males. And could you just speak to that a little bit?
Well, I have a very different definition of what nurturing is. You know, so I think of the spectrum of masculine and feminine, and nurturing is an active act. It is a masculine act. And so most of the XX chromosomes, I'm going to use that because woman means many things right now. The XX chromosomes, I know, have the ability to do everything. There is nothing that someone who is an XY can do that the XXs I know can't do. And I think that that's maybe one of the scariest things for XYs about us, is that all of the things that these women go through in this story, it doesn't stop them. We are the ones who bleed and do not die. We are the most powerful beings on the planet, and they keep wanting to control us. And what you see in this show, which you've got 1 week left to see, you see the power of the XX chromosome. Okay, we are powerful, but beyond anyone's imagination. So you got to run down there, get those tickets. It needs to sell out before it goes away for this incarnation, June 5th.
Yes, wonderful. I think we've inspired them to go get their tickets, and you know, if you don't get a chance to see it, but this is not your opportunity, make sure you see it when it comes to some other theater or school or any facility that you have an opportunity to see For Colored Girls.